Rise and grind. How to choose the cigar that's right for you. Let's have this conversation. Here at Rise and Grind, we equip you. We share with you the best whiskeys, the best cigars. We help you to elevate and to enjoy these moments. You see, for us, smoking cigar, it's a part of enjoying my rest, my relaxation, my reflection. And so we're going to share with you some points, some tips, 5 things that I look for to help me to select a cigar. You see, this isn't just about smoking cigars, but this is about embracing the ritual and refining your personal taste. It's about trying to elevate the overall experience, because cigars are more than just a luxury, but they represent moments where you can pause and reflect and savor the results of your hard work. But how do you choose the right cigar? And so we're going to break down for you the process of selecting the right cigar. This is based upon my own journey. First thing you got to do is understand your personal flavor profile. When it comes to cigars, flavor is king. The first thing you got to do is understand what is your flavor profile. What do you like? And this requires you understanding what is your personal palate. We all have a taste that we chase after. Some people like a strong, bold taste filled with intensity. Think about flavor notes like black pepper, leather, dark chocolate. And so this is going to lead you towards dark cigars, Maduros, Connecticut broadleafs. Think cigars like the Tabernacle, Liga Privada. This might lead you down the looking at Sumatra wrappers like Oliva, Melanio, Rocky Patel Decade. It might lead you to wrappers like Mexican San Andreas wrappers, like the Oliva Series V Maduro or the Juarez by Crown Heads. Now, maybe you don't want something strong and powerful. Maybe you want something lighter, notes of cream and some vanilla, some cedar. And so this is going to point you towards Connecticut shade wrappers. Think Charter Oak Foundation. Think Undercrown Shade. Think most Davidoff cigars, even think Cuban cigars. And so you're gonna have to make that choice. Do I want something that's strong like Mike Tyson? Or do I want something that's a bit more smoother like Floyd Mayweather? This is your personal choice. It's like selecting that strong barrel-proof bourbon or a nice smooth Japanese whiskey. The taste is up to you. There is no right or wrong answer. It's all about what fits your profile. And so you've got to understand this. What do I want? Something strong or something smooth? You see, I would suggest that you start off with something mild, medium-bodied, maybe like, as I mentioned, Charter Oak, Connecticut. And so this way you can start picking up on the notes, picking up on the slight subtle notes, the sweetness, the nuttiness, the creaminess. And so you gotta start off, you gotta crawl before you walk. And so just like success, just like our journeys in life, you gotta figure this out by trial and error. And so you won't get it right the first time. You gotta start honing in, what do I like? And so this is what we suggest to you. Start off with something mild to medium, a Connecticut shade wrapper. This way you can start to figure out, what is my profile? And so the second thing you gotta do is understand the strength and the body. And a lot of times we get these terms mixed up. There's a difference between flavor and strength. Strength is talking about the nicotine content. And so this is gonna let you know how strong it is. Some cigars that can knock you out is packed with nicotine, whereas other cigars is gonna more so ease you into the experience. And so you gotta choose and understand what is the right strength for you. What kind of experience are you going for? And so if you're a beginner, we're gonna help you, let you know, start off with something a bit more mild, something with a lower nicotine content. But if you tried that and you want a little bit more, or if you're a seasoned smoker and you're the kind of person you just want to push the boundaries, you want something that's full-bodied, intense experience, then you can go to something that's going to be a bit stronger. Now, and so again, you're going to have to decide between strength and flavor, and the two are not synonymous. There are some cigars out there, there might be some Connecticut's out there where the flavor is a bit mild to medium, but it packs a punch. One of those cigars is one of my favorite. It's the Henry Clay Warhawk. It's a Connecticut shade wrapper. And so you smoke this and you think that you're smoking a mild cigar, but it packs a punch. And so you gotta start off with something you can handle. Again, I would recommend a Connecticut shade. Cohiba has a pretty good Connecticut I would recommend for you. Now, if you want something strong, then you're gonna go with like a Partagas Black Label or a Liga Privada. That's gonna bring the heat. And so the key is understanding your strength versus your flavor. Third thing that you've gotta consider is the occasion. Every cigar fits a special occasion. And so maybe you're celebrating a big business deal, or maybe you're having a night out with the fellas. You've got to understand what is the occasion, what is the goal in my smoking, and every cigar is going to match that occasion. And so if you're celebrating something, a wedding, a child's birth, something major, you don't want to have a cigar that you got at the gas station. And at the same time, if you're cutting the grass, if you're just walking the dog, then maybe you don't want to have an Opus X. And so you're gonna pull out the good stuff, that Opus X, that Monte Cristo #2, if you're celebrating something great. And so for the grand moments in life, for the grand occasions, you wanna pull out your good stuff. But we're not always celebrating, and so you're just at a barbecue, if you're just chilling on a Friday night. And so there are some cigars out there that can fit those occasions. Get you something like a Perdomo 10th anniversary champagne, or get you like a Davidoff signature. Get you something that's gonna be good, but it's not gonna be extravagant. And so the point is blending the cigar with the occasion. Blending the cigar with your attire, your behavior, your mindset. Blending the cigar with what is going on. We just want to stop right now just to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Our videos, we're always trying to teach you something. We're always trying to help you. I am not an influencer. I'm just your friend that's trying to offer you some advice. And so that's what this channel is. It's some friends just coming together, sharing some input. I am no expert. Been smoking for a little while, so I just want to share what I've learned in my journey. And so if you want to continue to get some tips from a friend, hit the subscribe button. And so that the rest of our friends can get this message, hit like, leave a comment, and help this movement to grow. Help us to talk about the things that's important in our lives, these moments, these cigars, just this lifestyle that we live, that we enjoy, that we promote. So help us as we are here helping you. The fourth thing that you got to pay attention to when selecting a cigar is looking at what we call the construction and the burn quality. A cigar is more than its flavor. It's the craftsmanship. It's the quality of it. It's just like putting on a well-tailored suit. How well was it made? How well was it constructed? And so you can have the most flavorful tobacco in the world, but if the cigar has been rolled poorly, your experience is going to be ruined. And so you got to pick flavor, you got to pick strength, you got to pick occasion, but we got to pick good quality. And so check your cigar. Now, if you're in the humidor, don't just be squeezing every cigar, but you want to check it out. If it's too soft, it's probably going to burn unevenly. If it's too hard, it's going to be like sucking air through a straw. The draw, it should move smoothly and easy, giving you a lot of smoke on every puff. And so the way it's constructed, the way it's packed, is going to let you know how the draw is going to be. You see, a good cigar should burn evenly, it should hold its ash, and you should be able to tell that this has been rolled properly. A slow burn, an easy burn, so that you can savor the moments. Now, if your cigar is just burning too quickly, if it's just hard as rock, it's just gonna burn, you're gonna waste time, you're gonna waste money, and you're not gonna have a great experience. And so the construction is valuable. Fifth and final thing, I call this the personal ritual and reflection. And so we shared with you the flavor, strength, occasion, and construction. But for me, cigars, it always comes down to the ritual, the time of reflection, the time for celebrating, the time for thinking. The cigar for me is way more important than actual tobacco. You see, when I light it up, it's not just about the smoke. It's about the moment. It's about this time that I'm taking for myself. It's about this time as I sit and I reflect on what's happened that day, what's happened that week, what I've achieved, what I'm still struggling with. And so for me, when I choose a cigar, I've got all this stuff going on in my mind. I'm thinking about, what do I feel like unwinding with? What's going to really set the mood right? What is calling to me from a spiritual level? You see, for me, a cigar is not just a smoke. It's a tool for reflection. It's a tool for focus. And it can be a tool for celebrating. And so by choosing the right cigar, you're choosing to invest in the right moment of clarity. Every person needs a time where they could just pause, recharge, and focus. And so for me, yeah, I take this serious. It's deeper for me because the cigar isn't just a smoke. It's about enjoying my journey. It's about being able to reflect. It's about having that sweet taste of victory. And so whether you are new to cigars or whether you've been enjoying them for a long time, when you choose a cigar, take the time, respect the craftsmanship, honor the moment, find your flavor profile, figure out what strengths you need. And so until the next time, choose a cigar that matches your journey. Remember, it's not just tobacco, but it's a tool for you to reflect, recharge, and realign yourself with your goals. You see, success isn't about just rushing to the finish line, but it's about sometimes taking it easy, sitting back, lighting up a cigar, and savoring the moments in between. And so thank you for taking your time watching this video. Again, this is a different kind of channel. We present this in a different kind of way. We're not just gonna show you cigars, but we wanna show you our journey. And so continue to join us on this journey. Hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, let me know, how do you choose and select your cigars? Like, comment, subscribe. But most importantly, rise and grind.